Welcome everybody to the Sit Down Podcast. This is our first little run. We're about to see what we can do. To my right,
Scadzilla 392, not me, the car.
to my left, I have,
Jay, Notorious 57.
and me, Rafa, aka Papa Midnight 392.
That's good.
We're about to get into everything.
Yeah, we're just
Cars.
we're getting let's just put it this way. Brand new podcast. We're starting off.
And this is our trial run, first episode.
Trial run.
So bear with us while we iron out the mistakes, the bullshit, and everything else.
And if some of you see me on YouTube, you know I talk a lot, or I just looks natural. But right here, it's a little bit more nerve wracking, I guess, because it's, I guess, more to another different audience. I guess I don't know. It's the same audience, just more broad. Go ahead, Jay.
All right. So yeah, this is a introduction podcast, right? Our first
So,
one.
yes.
Yes, sir.
So
This is gonna be an introduction.
Wait, don't forget our sponsor.
our sponsor,
Ultra.
Michelob Ultra.
How much do I need to drink to
If
get
you
more
fuckers
of these?
are hearing
to
this,
get sponsored?
Please sponsor us. We love
Yes.
it.
Or if not even fucking beer, how about Niagara? How about you?
There you go. That's a good one.
We got to
too.
drink this for this. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know it's our
Anyways.
first episode, but trust me, you guys can count on us. We'll be.
yeah. I mean,
We got this.
Ultra. But anyways, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the new podcast where we're starting off. Me, two good friends. You know what I mean? I'll start off a little introduction of myself, and well, how about this? How about I just say how I met these two guys?
Works for me.
Right? Okay. Is that good with you all?
Works for me.
So, I'll first start off with the guy way over there named Jay, or Notorious 57. I actually met him, found out about him on YouTube a few years ago. Probably, what is it, maybe like 3-4 years ago? Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. So, Jay used to have a V6 Challenger. He was out there beating V8s, Scats, all Hemis, V8s, whatever he was beating. I seen that and I was like, man, fuck this guy. I could whoop his ass in my Magnum. I used to have a Magnum, some of you follow me on my YouTube channel. But anyways, so I hit him up like, hey, we should race, whatever, and then we just never got that chance to race. We met up a couple times at some meets, and we would just be like, hey, what's up, and we just hang out, and we never got the chance to ever race. And when he had his V6, so now he has his badass sleeper over here, and we just met one last time, and a few more times after that, and then just became, I guess, we just started hanging out more, basically, so that's how the story goes. I won't get into more of that, but we're still moving along, and now we're a club. We're part of our club here in this, and we go to meets. We still haven't even got that race, huh?
Don't forget to shout out the club.
Mopar Legends. It's Arizona Mopar Legends and California Mopar Legends. And if anybody has a fucking problem with it,
Come see us.
come see us.
Screw Tucson.
But anyways, and Rafa, Papa Midnight 392, I guess he has been following me on YouTube for a little bit, and I seen him on a Facebook page or something. I don't remember. How was that?
It was your pick, your Mopar Legends.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What it was.
Yes,
on
that's what it
Mopar
was.
Legends.
And then I seen the car he had. He has a black 392 SRT Charger, which is not here, unfortunately. It's in the shop getting worked on, but it's gonna be faster. It's gonna give you faster. That's all I know.
Oh yeah.
And he's just mad because I fucking whooped his ass in eco mode, but whatever.
We're not talking about that right now.
No, okay, sorry.
It's okay. I want my revenge. I want to be -5 people.
I'll give you a car too and the
this
hit.
fucking guy.
Damn.
I gotta take the speaker box out and the kids out the fucking car. Next time, so.
Hey, you can put all them people in the back of my car. That's fine. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I seen his car and I was, hey, I know that car. I recognize because he bought the car from a shop or a dealer that's literally 2 buildings away from where I work. And then after that, we just met up, and we all are becoming really good friends. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? And we've all had this. And honestly, I really don't know if I had that podcast idea in my head. I think you had mentioned it, or somebody mentioned it, and I was like, man, we should do that, or I want to do that. And then I think Rafa was like, man, I got equipment for that. And then Jay was like, let's do it. So here we are, our first trial run.
Bear with us; it'll get better.
It will get
It'll be
better.
better.
We just got to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We got to get comfortable with what we talk about and things like that. But we got a lot to talk about. things to catch up on. And now, we are outside. We are doing this live outside. Now, we don't have an official location where we're going to actually do this, where it's nice and quiet inside, so you just hear us and not the exterior or the outside, elements, I should say.
I hear a cricket.
Crickets are the shit, though.
Yeah, crickets
That's
are
kind of
the
what it
shit.
sounds like when too sometimes.
Yeah. But anyways,
I don't know what you're talking about.
but everybody that probably knows me calls me Zeke, but a lot of people still call me David, and that's fine. I don't care what you call me. Just don't call me an asshole, which I am. But again, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, everybody's an asshole. But
Yeah, true.
that's how I met these two guys. But they're really cool as fucking cool ass dudes, you know what I mean? And we're just here to shoot the shit, talk about whatever, and yeah, we're gonna come up with topics. Right now, like I said, like we said, this is like an intro. We're just gonna introduce ourselves, maybe how we got into cars, basically.
I'm with it.
How we became car enthusiasts.
Yes, that right there.
And we'll also talk about Mopars, Chevys, Fords, whatever other kind of cars we'll talk about too. We'll talk about common problems. We'll talk about things in there.
Just don't get mad at us because we laughed at Fords, but hey, you
yeah.
make some badass fucking Coyote motors. But
I'm not gonna lie, definitely. On
yeah,
those trucks,
hell yeah. Hey, but stock Coyote, I can gap you. Just let you know. So if you come at me, I beat one already. I know I can, and I already beat a TRX. So if you want to go, we can.
He's
go.
got video to prove it.
I got videos to prove that shit. But anyways, and if you really want to fucking get your ass handed to you by a 5'7", there's one sitting there for you.
Come see Notorious Mike.
Come see. He's itching for a race. Just put it that way. He's been promised races, and
everybody backs
down because he's got stories, and people know who he is and know what he can do with his car. Just put it that way. So I'm gonna pass it on to Rafa, and then it will go move on to Jay. I haven't talked about myself and how I got into it, but I want him to introduce himself and all that other good stuff. So go ahead, Rafa.
Well, everybody, my name is Rafa, as everybody calls me. I got into vehicles when I was really, really young. I started in the lowrider world. I used to have a thing for Lolos. That's great. I've owned Caprice. I've owned a 74 Impala. I've owned a couple under my belt. But then I switched over to the truck scene. I had a 93 OBS extended cab. It was on a 5.7 drop. Shaved handle, shaved tailgate, roll pan, everything was all like done up night. It was on the billets. That's when billets were in.
Still nice wheels though.
Oh yeah, they're definitely badass
nice
wheels. They're definitely, and they were the primes. Remember primes?
Yeah.
They were primes.
Nice.
Those are badass. And I got that truck from Texas. I drove that bitch all the way, like straight through, like I want to say about 18 hours to the house. First thing I did when I got home, I put some systems in it. Took that shit out
These
that night.
motherfuckers like me. I swear to God, I
It
get
was
a
the
car,
first
I got no
fucking thing,
system
bro.
in it.
You gotta have music, bro.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't make it right.
You know what? I used to have a 15? Yeah, I had a 15 Scar. I built the box myself in my Magnum, and it took up the whole back. Like the magnet was this far from the hatch.
That's when you know that shit is gonna beat.
Yeah, and man, bro, like that shit rattled your teeth. Like if you needed your teeth straightened, no dentist needed. Come to me. I'll put you in the car and we'll straighten your teeth out. You know what I mean? But go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, I went from that. I ended up going to a Lincoln for another Lolo session, and I ended up opting out of that. I ended up buying my first 300, which I was in love with. That one got totaled. A story for another time. I switched over to a Charger, and what is it? 6th gen, is that what it's called? Like
Yeah.
7?
Yeah, 6th gen.
6th gen Charger, and which was an actual old police car.
Oh, he had a pursuit car.
Yeah, it was a Pursuit. That thing was fucking fast.
Shifter on the column?
Yep, on the
There you
column with auto stick on the damn column, which is
Yeah.
wild as fuck. Then I kind of got tired of that, and I wanted to C, so I ended up buying a 300C, fixed it up a little bit, and then I got an itch for something a little bit quicker, and that's when, lo and behold, Papa came out of nowhere, and that's where I'm at right now.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like 6th generation, like I like the 300s. I like the 300 6 gens. The Magnums, the only ones I don't like the 6th gen Chargers too much. I'll be honest with you, I don't like them too much. It depends, I guess, how they look.
It reminds me of a cartoon. That's why I like it.
I think it's the front ends.
Yeah,
like
it looks
when
a
they
little
came
weird.
out with this, like even the 7th gen, I guess.
Yeah, the 12 and up.
Yeah, the 12 and up. Like I like those ones, but it had to be the SRT bumper.
Yes, because it's a way different look.
Way different look.
looks
It
more
just looks
aggressive.
more aggressive.
In my opinion, the 7th gen Charger is the SRT8. That's my favorite Charger's body style.
We know a lot of 7th gen Chargers that don't do shit.
I know, yeah.
Just saying.
But those.
I mean,
those
I like them. I like them like from, let's just say, the fenders that way.
Yeah.
I just don't like the headlights. I think that's what bugs me the most about them is the way the headlights look. They just look
Generic.
like a NASCAR, you know, that fake
Yeah,
front headlights.
I kind of get what you
They
did,
just
yeah.
look fake. I
Yeah,
guess
I
that's what it
definitely
is.
understand that.
I think, but if you make it your own creation, if you can change it some way, I think they look badass. They really do. I don't like the headlights. I think that's what turns me off on them. Is because the headlights just look
yeah.
fake. I don't know. They don't look. I don't know. They don't look aggressive. I don't
Enough.
know. I guess aggressive enough. Unless you change them, I guess, a certain way. But like the Magnums, I'll be honest with you, I don't like the way the front end of the Magnums look. But if you make it your style, like mine, the way I made the headlights, like with the eyebrows, and I try to put a front lip on it, I tried to make the front end look, because the front end to me looks like a Dodge Durango.
The 7th gens really don't look that aggressive. They look more like they're muscly, but they don't look that aggressive. I get that. I understand that.
So I think it's just the way the front end looks. But if you make it your own style, I guess it's
Totally different.
It's gonna change the way it looks. I guess you know what I mean.
That was a 300. It was a totally different. It was my own little style. Nobody ever fucking had it like that. The rap I did in that was weird. Nobody fucking had it. Fuck, even Papa's rap is fucking really fucking different.
And you're always changing something on it.
Yeah,
You're always
I
changing
always gotta
something
do
on
some
it.
shit. And that's how we came across what happened to Papa. We'll talk about that shit there. Fuck that car right now.
She's getting work done, man. What's up?
Man, it's still disrespectful for me, bro. It's different driving a Jeep versus the fucking versus the Papa.
Yeah,
Papa's
like
just different.
Yeah, it just that's how I feel when I drive.
I know
My truck versus this.
I
Like
definitely feel you. It's like I feel everything in the goddamn Charger, but I fucking love it. That bitch, I don't feel shit.
Yeah.
Not even when it's on.
my truck over there, you know.
Just saying.
That motherfucker drives like a Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? Like it drives smooth.
It's definitely
And
built
then-
to do that.
Yeah, and then I drive this. I'm like,
It's a relaxing feeling. See, he understands what I'm talking about.
you know
it's
what
okay.
I mean?
It's
Like-
okay. That Jeep's getting changes too, so it's a new member to the family.
Exactly. New member to the Mopar AZ Mopar Legends Car Club and
Yeah,
California Mopar Legends.
And just like the other ones, it'll be different.
Yes, sir.
And on to Jay.
What's up, guys? I got into cars. Actually, it really hasn't been that long. Growing up, my family, they weren't really into cars. The only one that was, I had an uncle that was into lowriders, and I would go with him to the meets all the time. You know, so, but, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. So, you know, I would go and, you know, just, I was like, oh, those are cool cars, you know, they're cool, whatever, you know, and
What is
so...
It's nicotine.
So yeah, so I wasn't really into those.
He's like, wait. Sorry, man. didn't mean to
No, it's
interrupt you,
okay,
bro.
it's
Sorry.
okay. But yeah, so I wasn't really like into cars that much. You know, but my uncle, you know, he always took me to the car meets and stuff like that. So you know, thanks to him for that. Rest in peace. So what really got me into cars was I ended up getting a 2013 Dodge Avenger. And I thought that thing was badass. You know, it was a V6. It was front wheel drive. It was a cool little car. You know, it was sporty. I liked it a lot. And you know, it's kind of what put my foot into modding cars and stuff like that. You know, because the first thing I did was went to the glass shop and I just cut off the mid muffler and I put a Flowmaster on there. And I thought I was fast. And well, I wasn't. You know,
He's like, it sounds fast.
It sounds
It
fast,
sounds
yeah. But so
Fast and Furious. What you did.
yeah, I did.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
And not, I'll let you finish, but you know when Fast and Furious, the first one ever came out?
That was the best one.
Me, all my friends, we went and watched that shit like little girls and fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then right after that, we fucking went to this fucking street races. And our fucking, at the time I had a 91 Mercury Cougar with 13.7s on that motherfucker.
Nice.
We're like, let's go to the street races.
Nice.
We just followed everybody. We didn't know where we were going. That's how we just started finding out about street racing. More or less. I knew about them. I just didn't go to them as much at that time. I was like, you know, more into lowriders. I hear a baby crying. Who's fucking crying?
It's Espirito.
But anyways, back to Jay.
bro, looking for a baby. Where the
I
did
know,
you
it's
find
big.
the baby in the rosca?
But so yeah, so I had the Avenger for like a year or two.
I had an Avenger too. Sorry.
You did?
about that.
You did have one?
Sorry, I just had to say it. Sorry.
And so you know,
Jay hates me.
no, it's okay. And
You didn't let me. You don't let me talk.
so you know, it came time. You know, growing up though, I did play the video games. You know, like Need for Speed Underground, Underground 2, and all that. Most Wanted,
I
all
did-
that
hey.
stuff.
My kids play that. My sons would play that. I'm like, fuck out of here.
He's all drifting.
Yeah, he's all-
Beat that game for you, shit.
So the one car that stood out to me, out of all the cars on the game, was the Dodge Challenger, and
Damn,
I've
how old are
always
you? Fucking 19?
yeah, I mean I'm 30.
No,
but-
he's wait,
but,
but okay. Go ahead.
and so you know that was the car that like
That's cool though.
it was like my dream car. You know, I saw it and I loved it. Even the older body style, I was just like, so amazed by it. You know, and because to me, the Challenger it's just like the most true muscle car that you can get.
You know what's crazy? Is that when I was looking for my Charger, well, not my Charger, but I was going to get rid of my Magnum and looking for something, like I mentioned, I was looking at a Challenger, and because my wife was like, those are manly cars, those are muscular, you know what I mean? And I missed the car. I didn't miss it. It was more or less, they sold it. They said it sold when I went to go look at it, and then I got this one, and she's like, oh, you're getting this. This is a more, what'd you say, like more of a family car because it's 4 doors. But, you know, honestly, I love this car, but this is what I wanted. I wanted a Challenger.
That's blasphemy.
So, whatever.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'll be back.
Whoa.
Oh, it's the earphone.
Again, please bear with us. We are working out the bugs.
I'll be back. I gotta go get more alcohol. What the fuck?
We got to get more of our sponsors. It's okay.
Go ahead, Jay. You continue.
Okay. Keep going. I got you.
So yeah, growing up, you know, the Challenger was always something I wanted, you know, but you know, being young, you know, and not having that good of credit, not having, you know, that good of a job, you know, I think I was only getting paid like $13 at the time, and so I would go to the dealerships, you know, because I had my Avenger for a couple of years, I wanted to upgrade, and I went to like 5 dealerships around the city, and none of them approved me for a Challenger. And this is, you know, when a Challenger, you know, 2015, 2016, when they remodeled them, you know, they redid it, and I just fell in love with it, you know. And my sister actually had a 2014 Dodge Charger, and I fell in love with that. I fell in love with the interior, you know, the center, everything about that car I fell in love with, because she had the 100th anniversary. It was 2014, so it had like the Beach by Dre, and it had all that cool. The seats on that car, I've never seen anything more nicer than that. It was like,
what were they, that pattern that normally
no,
they
it was
have
like an oiled leather.
Okay.
Like it was like almost like the seats were wet, but they weren't. You know, like when you like drop oil on the floor and you mix it with water and it's like
It's
rainbow.
got that rainbow
Yeah,
color.
that's what the seats looked like. But it was badass, and I fell in love with her car. I fell in love with her car, and it really inspired me to want to get a newer gen Challenger. So, like I said, I would get, you know, they would say, oh no, you know, you need a cosigner. Oh no, oh sorry, you know, you have to put like $5,000 down. So I kind of just gave up, you know, for a year, and I was real sad, you know, because I wanted a Challenger. So I ended up getting lucky and ended up going to the, shout out to Surprise, Larry H. Miller Surprise. They gave me a chance. I went up there, and I ended up getting my first my first true Mopar, which was a 2017 Dodge Challenger. It was the base of the base, you know. I didn't have a spoiler, didn't have anything fancy. It was just a Dodge Challenger with the 3.6 in it, and yeah, so I have gotten that, you know, brand new out the lot, and I was just so ecstatic, you know, about it. And so I was working at this place, TTDI, and I had a buddy that had a Nissan SER.